knew this was going to be talked about. We all knew this was going to be talked about, everybody. The Great Volta, or Volta, versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 39. Oh god, everybody that's benefited from Triple H's regime, Volta is the most benefited from, considering what was reported right after Triple H took over, that apparently Vince already got bored of Volta as the Intercontinental Champion and was prepared to bury him on 4th of July because America and all that. We got to defeat the Nazis, damn it, even though, yeah, as you can still tell, I'm still pissed about the whole Gunther Stark stuff. Like, I've already acknowledged that I'm gonna have to start calling him Gunther in some areas, like the title of the video, but I'm still gonna die on that hill and say, Volta is the Ring General. And this has been a historic run as the Intercontinental Championship in years, probably since the days of the Miz and Ziggler feud. Holy crap, that was 2016 and 2017. Holy crap. I'm old. Anyways, so Sheamus and Volta, you already have the established history with. But Drew McIntyre, he's been hanging out with Sheamus a lot. They so much as formed the Banger Bros. Meanwhile, in AEW, Bryan Danielson heard this and was like, "No, I will not be outdone in the art of the horny department. I am the king of horny style. I will not be defeated," and proclaimed he would unleash his horniness upon the world. Because he's extremely horny. So anyways, after that he told them, okay, could you stop calling yourself the Banger Bros? Like, we know that's from a porno. Oh. I thought for sure you wouldn't notice it. I mean, what, did you think we were that stupid? I mean, like, you knew Submission Sorority was not a porno. You thought Submission Sorority wasn't a porno, and that turned out to be the case. Okay, good point, but still. Anyway, so Drew McIntyre and Sheamus were basically kicking ass and taking names in the Rumble. Then Volta eliminated them as the Ring General. And what looked like it was going to be Volta versus Brock Lesnar, which would have been a hell of a match. I hope they still do that instead of what they did at WrestleMania for Brock Lesnar. I'm like, oh god. Okay, fine. You don't want to work with Bray Wyatt, fine. But Omos of all people. Oh god, why? I don't know why WWE scrapped Volta versus Brock Lesnar. I'm assuming that they were high. And they thought, hey, haven't we scrapped that match we teased at Royal Rumble and just do this? Like, Walter at least got the better end of that deal because he got to fight Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. And I love how they keep bringing up how Sheamus has never won the Intercontinental Championship in his career and will never be a Triple Crown champion because of it. But don't worry, once that day comes, they're going to do a triple threat elimination match where Sheamus and John Cena will compete against the Intercontinental Champion, whoever that is by the time, and then we'll decide between those two who will be the new Intercontinental Champion and thus fulfill the prophecy. Also, Brock Lesnar was originally did fight RVD for the IC title at one point, and then that ended in disqualification. The fans were pissed because Brock Lesnar should have won that in their eyes. Would have been a good callback to do. Like, Brock Lesnar said he was once destined to be the IC champion, but he said went after the WWE championship, and he could go claim. But you know, I always wondered what it would be like to have the workhorse belt and whatnot. Like, I can imagine it, give Cowboy Lesnar. So, Volta, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre. Oh, God. Like, I'm pretty sure Vince was secretly thinking to himself, damn it, there's so much meat. I could have thought this myself, but I didn't. Stupid. I will get my revenge, though. Very soon. I'll destroy Raw after Mania. Which we all know how that worked out. Anyways. Drew had kind of been on the short end of the stick ever since Clash of the Castle. He lost to Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, whatever you want to call him still. Then he was in mid-card purgatory for a little bit. Then he started hanging out with Sheamus on TV and the War Games match. So that benefited from him greatly. And then he got a hell of a showcase with Sheamus at the Royal Rumble. And now we're here for the Workhorse belt. And once again, they tore the house down. This is what people would have wanted for Roman Reigns if Roman was going to win at WrestleMania this year. Just beat Cody clean instead of repeat Clash of the Castle. But yeah, these three giants primed in their power. Oh god, it was a goddamn awesome match. I was like on the edge of my seat. This was one of those matches I was really looking forward to because I knew it would deliver. Sheamus has been on this rebirth ever since 2019 to 2020, and he's been having this hot streak again ever since his feud with Walter the first time. And then Drew McIntyre has been in purgatory and finally got back out of it, and it's getting on a hot streak. Walter has been dominant as a 300-day plus reign as Intercontinental Champion. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And oh god, I honestly thought they were finally going to give Sheamus his due. I really thought if there was ever a time to end the reign, it would have been here. And I thought it was going to be Sheamus. Like, Drew had his run with the IC title at one point. Walter has done phenomenal. It's time to give Sheamus his long-awaited just desserts. His award for all the quality performances he's done. And all the horny fans who want to be horny. And it is a little disappointing that Imperium and the rest of the banger group, banger after banger after banger, Butch, or aka Pete Dunne, and Ridge Holland didn't get to help out again, get involved in this. Though, honestly, it was also for the best because these three tore it down and were ready. And I just love this dominant ending to the match because Walter decides to just fuck it and fly off the turnbuckle, crashing in to Sheamus and Drew as they're about to finish their match themselves. And then Walter, in his own version of Roman's "I'm gonna smash you, I'm gonna stack you," he decides to powerbomb Sheamus on Drew McIntyre and then powerbomb Drew McIntyre and get the victory. I would have actually loved it more if Walter pinned both of them in dominant fashion, and then we could actually start building up Walter versus Roman Reigns down the road, because that would be kind of a hell of an awesome match. Though at the same time, Roman was dealing with he has said that he was still dealing with the after effects of COVID and how his chest was more tighter because, you know, the COVID numbers did to him. Thanks, Vince. So maybe not for now. But I don't know if his health's still like that from all those years back, but that's saying a lot, how any disease could have a lingering effect. But yeah, Walter is still your reigning, defending, all-showing, no-stopping Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of the World! The Ring General proved once and for all the ring is sacred. And then Drew McIntyre left. Okay, he didn't leave WWE. More like he left and there's this contract dispute going on, even though he's still many months away. And this will be before All In in Wembley Arena in London, in jolly old London. So if Drew McIntyre doesn't want to resign, then he'll probably go All Elite. Then it will have him at All In, and then all the insanity will ensue, and then all the tribalists will go crazy, and then they'll disown Drew McIntyre, and then they'll say he'll be a crazy lunatic who decided to defect. And then I'll be like, oh my god, will you please all shut the fuck up? This is a guy's life decision. He chose to make this decision. He wasn't under co-opted pays. He wanted a raise for all the high quality matches he was doing. God damn it, he deserves a raise. Let's go ahead and accept that. Can you just move on with your lives? And I would love to see him fight Okada. I would love to see him fight Naito. I would love to see him fight Minoru Suzuki. And my glorious dream of Drew McIntyre in New Japan Pro Wrestling would be fulfilled. So let's do that. Anyways. But yeah, on a serious note, Drew McIntyre has blacked out his Twitter account because Becky Lynch did the same thing afterwards, so everyone was just freaking out. We don't know what the fate of Drew McIntyre and his run in WWE is. He apparently doesn't like the fact he's been stuck in mid-card purgatory, and they pretty much had no plans for him after the loss to Walter. But we'll have to see where that goes. We'll have to see in the coming weeks and months. But yeah, losing Drew McIntyre would be hard. I feel like you got Sheamus protected, you got Walter protected. Losing Drew after all the crazy build up, mostly the horny stuff that's been getting over with fans, of course, and then we would no longer be seeing Drew Sheamus doing the bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers. We'll just be seeing Sheamus do it again with Pete Dunne, who I refused to. Oh god, why did he have to be renamed Butch? And Rich Holland. And I'm still hoping for a rematch between Pete Dunne and Walter, because that only happened once and we need more. I demand it. Yeah, it's a fun time. The Intercontinental Championship has gotten his prestigiousness back, and I've loved the serious aptitude it's been given. I look forward to what he does next with it. Walter, Gunther, mostly Walter, you have done your country and American wrestling fans proud by making the match sacred again. Damn it. And I look forward to seeing your reign continue until the sun goes out. Remember, everybody, this is your host, Eric Brown of Neo Reality Entertainment NRE, the WrestleVerse. And always remember, feel free to like and subscribe, check out our content for description below, and stay tuned for more. And always remember, the ring is sacred!